Alright, welcome back to North Pole Retro. If you thought that the retro TV console system was bad, and a lot of the other knockoff 9 billion and one game consoles are bad that are knockoffs of the PSP design and the Switch and the Game Boy, wait until you see the Retro Classic. This, or Retro Arcade, 100 games in one. I literally just bought this just because I like the way the old arcade unit thing looks, and honestly it was worth the $5 just to have it sitting on my shelf. I did throw some batteries in it, tried it out, and I'll tell you, this is definitely one of the worst ones I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, what we have here is the 100 retro games in one arcade. Going down the side, the other side, the top, not really a whole lot, and the back. This is really all you get. They kind of give you a couple of designs. You know you're getting into almost the Tiger Electronics handheld look of some of these things. I mean, I didn't have high hopes for this thing, and I literally just bought it because I liked the design and I wanted to put it on my shelf. But I'll say it takes 2 AAA batteries in the back. Has the power switch, the screen, a really bad control. I mean, there's a plastic nub sticking out of the side. It has some flashing and everything on it. The buttons don't really feel great. The power switch slides on the front, and this thing weighs next to nothing, but just as kind of a semi-cool little thing to have, you know, hanging out on the shelf, and that, I think it's pretty cool. But that's really where the coolness stops. I don't know if you can hear the music, but it's not great. And that just comes back saying 99 in one when the other one said 100 in one. As far as switching of stuff goes, you actually use the up and down and the left and right to change the level to the left, and right changes the speed, up changes the number down on the bottom. And then you can kind of sort of see what's going on the screen, and that's kind of the style you're going to be playing. That's a Simon Says style type of thing. That's blowing up bricks. That's the other one was a Frogger knockoff. And regardless of which one of these you push, it keeps counting up. So if you want to go back, you literally have to hit one of the buttons to restart the whole thing. But it's just a little, this one's a little tank game. The controls are not great. And screen's kind of hard to see, but I mean, for what it is, what I say it was worth the $5 that I paid for it. If you're expecting more or expecting better games, I honestly don't think it's worth ever actually putting batteries in it, but just to have it sitting on a shelf, it's kind of cool. But I will say, out of a lot of the random consoles I've owned and just nostalgia style things, if you're buying this expecting to have more than about 30 seconds of fun with it, it is definitely a hard pass. But if you just want it to stick back on a shelf, kind of like why I bought it for, it's definitely one of those things to just kind of have in your game room of a mini arcade console hanging out on the back shelf. But we are North Pole Retro. Check us out at northpoleretro.com. Check out our game stream at FiveBelow. Consoles, modifications, repairs. We also do restoration services. Like, subscribe, share, and we will see you in the next one.